Winter's coming. We're going to be driving and in uncertain weather conditions. You never know what's going to happen. Here in Missouri, we have a lot of ice storms. We also have an occasional snowstorm. I know in other parts of the country, we have a lot of blizzards. I know I was traveling to Reno in 2008 and in January, and I got stuck in a blizzard, and I was in a rental Cadillac. So that was a lot of fun. And I got off the road, and I got stuck there for a couple days. So one thing that I've done after that is each one of my vehicles gets a winter basic survival kit. I've put this one in a gym bag because I have a couple of things in here that are very, very long. So let's go ahead and get to it. So here's what I carry in the winter in my vehicle. Now keep in mind, this is not exhaustive of what's in my vehicle. I have a basic toolkit in each vehicle, and I have the regular just maintenance equipment and recovery equipment, straps, chains. This is out of my pickup truck, which has all sorts of tools, shovels, and things like that. So you want to keep things like that in your car too. You want to keep shovels, something to be able to dig out around the tailpipe if you're going to be stuck. If you can, you've got to keep that tailpipe clear or you cannot start the car. You'll get carbon monoxide up in the car and die. First, a pair of gloves. These are insulated gloves. I keep gloves in just about every kit. This is a wool blanket. This is an Army wool blanket. I just have it wrapped up. Probably due for a wash because it's been in the truck for over a year. I keep it wrapped up, and you could use the Ranger bands or whatever you want to hold it together. I just have some Velcro, and that's enough to keep you warm if you include everything else that we have in here. A shamog, once again from the military. You can do any number of things with this. Makes a great scarf around the neck. You can cover your face with it. That will help keep you warm. Okay, now for communications. Communications is huge. I know that there are like the Garmin InReach and things like that can send out a ping, but I like to be able to communicate with somebody. This is a Yaesu. This is a VX8DR. They have any number of these. Baofeng has them. I won't use a Baofeng in an emergency kit because my life is worth more than a $25 radio. As you can see, this doesn't really have a traditional handy-talkie antenna. I have a pigtail on here that connects to a coax that connects to an Edfong J-pole. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this out and show you this. Okay, that's just coax. This is RG8X coax. This is an Edfong J-pole. Now, I can tell you that with this handheld radio and getting this up probably 25 feet in the air, I have talked probably 50 miles to a repeater. It's really all line of sight. To get it up in the air, this is a Go Tour Tenkara fishing rod that I have modified slightly. Right here, as you can see, I've just put this string on the end so that I can actually attach that to the end of the Edfong. And this will go up to 7.2 meters. So I can attach this to my pickup truck or my car, even just lean it up against it, whatever you need to do. And attach my Edfong here and extend this thing out. 7.2 meters, so it'll go 7.2 meters in the air. That will definitely help line of sight with your communications. Because a handy talkie with just the rubber duck antenna is not going to cut it for you guys. Not in an emergency. And forget licenses. If you are in an emergency situation, go ahead and use a radio. Find out the repeaters in your area, if you can, in advance, and that will help you. This is my first aid kit for my pickup truck. And it is, there's a tourniquet in here. It's more of a blowout kit. Things that you need, just boo-boo care too. Also, find multiple Israeli bandages. These are nice to keep around, just in case you hurt yourself, you have something that's bleeding, that isn't quite ready for a tourniquet, but it's more than normal boo-boo care. You definitely want to have these. Okay, now, let's talk about staying warm. This is my fire kit. In my fire kit are ferro rods and lighters and all sorts of different fire lighting equipment. This is just a little magnesium pencil sharpener where you can actually make some tinder with the pencil sharpener part, and you can scrape off some of this magnesium to help light a fire. Bic lighters are always in any one of my fire kits. Learn how to use your ferro rods and things of that nature. Like this is a ferro rod. But don't rely on that alone. If you can use a Bic lighter, use a Bic lighter. Here's a pellet tin, and in the pellet tin is Vaseline-soaked cosmetic wipes. Cotton. Don't use the synthetic stuff. Use the cotton. Each one of these burns about 4 minutes, usually long enough to get some tinder going. And there's another lighter in there too. Okay, let's see, what do we have next? Definitely cordage. You're going to want to have cordage around. This is T-Rex, just like Gorilla Tape. I always have this, just for different simple repairs and things like that. This is a cooking kit. In this cooking kit, just lay this down here to the side so I can make a little more room on the table for you. In this cooking kit, my fingers aren't working, it's cold today. It's a good time to make a video like this. Okay, in this cooking kit, of course, is just a titanium cooking tin. There's some fuel. There's a bowl. There's another bowl. And in this bowl, everything fits in here. This is just a spork and my little camp stove. Now this camp stove, I just got at Walmart. These are under $20. They will work with either a regular, a taller little propane tank from like Coleman, or you take this off, take this little adapter off, and then this will screw right onto this fuel can. And this doesn't require a match or anything to light. It's piezoelectric. So once you have it open, you push this button and it lights. Simple as that. So you can use this to thaw snow so that you have something to drink. if you're out of your water that you brought with your in your vehicle. Don't ever just eat snow. Not when it's really cold and you're not going to be able to get warm, or maybe you can't get warm. Now also, in this kit is some additional fuel cans that will definitely help you stay warm. Another fuel can and another fuel can. Also to stay warm, just in case you can't start your vehicle every hour or so to keep it somewhat warm. These are tea candles. There are 25 of them in here. They're dirt cheap. They last about 3 or 4 hours each. So as long as your car is still able to be ventilated, you can light these up. Once your car is completely covered with snow and you can't breathe anymore, that I don't recommend you do that. But by that time, we're going to be going on to other plans, and we'll talk about that in a future video. Okay. Also, none of my survival kits are complete without a knife, without a good knife. This is the Cold Steel SRK. This one's brand new. I have several of these. I love it. Okay, also included in my kits are always some manner of light. This is a Streamlight headset. I like rechargeables. This is rechargeable. Right here is the cord. I can recharge this with the vehicle battery as long as I have it with me. And this will last for several hours without a charge. It's good to go. Okay, spare socks, t-shirts, and underwear. Just keep them all together in a Ranger roll. So you definitely want to have, especially socks. I'm not so worried about everything else, but the socks are important. You got to keep your feet healthy. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, good. These are freeze-dried 6 cheesy scrambled eggs plus veggie pack. My wife makes these for me to keep in my packs. These are, each one of these is 6 eggs. And you don't really have to cook these. All you have to do with these is, you can just put water in them, wait 5 minutes, and they're good. They're ready to go. So I'm good for a couple of days with food there. Which brings me to water. Okay, so in my vehicle there's always a source of water. Or we always have water. But also in all my emergency kits in each vehicle is a Sawyer Mini and the pouch. And also the water bottles that are in all my vehicles are smart water. And this will screw right onto a smart water container. Now, if you're in the vehicle and you think you can't get out, or it's snowed over and you can't roll the window down, I have this old screwdriver that I got from my grandfather. This thing has been all over the world with me. In the military, it was always part of the stuff I brought with me. This is very hard on the back. You can bust a window out with that. You can pry with this thing. I've done so many different things with this tool, it's not even funny. So, and I know there's a company that actually sells a tactical screwdriver for about 350 bucks. You can usually find these for about 8 bucks, under 10 in just about any antique store. Okay. So tell me in the comments what you guys do for winter emergency, if you're doing anything. So I want you to, if you're getting any value from these videos, I want you to like them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And you might want to share this video with your friends or your family, people that may be out having to drive in the winter. We never know what's going to happen in the winter, especially here in the Midwest. I know that it's a beautiful, bright, sunny day today. It's cold, but it's bright and sunny. But within 3 hours, it could be snowing, or we could be in the middle of an ice storm. That's all I've got for today. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe.